Hi guys, welcome back. Another episode in the Infinite Gaming server. As always, it's Graham here. Um, Tonight we face a really interesting problem, but let's see if this works. look at look at how cool this is, just as it comes into frame. That's really what I wanted, what I was going for when I kind of thought about this. Is how that's gonna look as you're riding a rail, kind of walking back this way. So. Tonight, guys, we face kind of face a weird problem. When I planned out the serpentine here, yes, it is tonight. Actually, I do most of my recordings kind of in the morning and maybe in the afternoon too. But tonight is an exception. What was that? That was really weird. The only one on too, which is kind of unusual for this time of day. So serpentine. Is going to give us a really odd problem. Oh, it's a sheep. Sheep there. I was just playing some Crash Landing. It sounded like the creepers blowing up there. Yeah, the Serpentine's going to give us a really kind of unique, awkward problem. So most of the time when I start a recording, I kind of have a good idea of what I want as an end goal. Something like putting an ender pearl elevator in, I can, before I start, I can basically not guarantee that it's going to go flawless or anything like that, but I can say by the end of the episode, I should be able to knock out an ender pearl elevator. And this episode, I have no clue what the outcome is going to be. So I started putting in our spheres. I have them just kind of the way I want them. So our floor pad is going to go out to there at this level, just like that. I do have a cool piece of glass. That's good. It's going to be covered in glass, just like that. And then we have just a one kind of rim there. Rim's not a good word for it, but just a one block underneath where the center is, where you can come up and look down and you get a lot more of a sense of the vast. And so I think that's good enough. As we come over to the outside here, actually you can really kind of see the profile that we're gonna follow for the outside there. And it follows the same thing, where we're gonna be under. Use that for the time being. It'll be under a glass, and then you have just one piece you can hop up and get the sense of things. So that's gonna work out really well. That's kind of actually the other thing I changed too. I originally was thinking, just to have a sphere. And I've actually changed that over to an ellipse. So the sphere is perfectly round in all dimensions, where the ellipse is just going to be shorter. I reduced the height down a lot. Not a lot, just 7-8 blocks, something like that. And that's just gonna, I think, work out a lot better. That's just about right for what I wanted. So the top of this ellipse is the same as what the top of this ellipse is going to be, and that one over there is the same way. And I think those will blend not too bad to get over there. Like once I stopped at the halfway point here, because you can see this one follows a lot shallower profile to get over there, and this one's pretty steep. So we're gonna have to do a bit of blending between those two, but it shouldn't be too bad. Where we run into a problem is this middle circle, and I was completely clueless last time, but as soon as I started to put the profile in, well, actually I was completely clueless because it was really easy to just work off of the pattern. From the end it goes 2 singles, 2 and then this is 7, which is 3 plus a middle. And then it just goes the other way. You go back to 2 singles, and whoops. So it was just really easy to put that in. But today, while I was working, what our problem is going to be is that the way that this middle circle runs is if it was following its true pattern, it would be going in like that. It would be staircasing in like this, which is not what we want. I want this one to follow the shape of the station. That's what I'm calling it for now, at least. And I want it to come the other way. I want it to staircase in this way. And that is a really, really unique shape, because the circle is pointing the other way from the way that the structure is going. And I think I have an answer, but I don't quite know how it's going to turn out, which is why it's I'm not really 100% confident that this is going to work. But the way that this structure is set is actually one that I've done before. The Alpha Gaming Nether Hub was shaped like a donut. It's called a torus, but it's a donut is a really easy way to see that. And so it's an ellipse or a sphere like this, but with a center circle running in the middle here, and then it staircases out like this as well. And to meet up with the original thing to make the donut shape. And so you have this center circle with the profile going the opposite way of the circle. So what I did, at least what we're going to try first, is to take a torus, and it's not any normal size, because I need the inside circle diameter to match. So it's just kind of an obtuse number, but we're going to take a torus of kind of a weird radius to match this inside circle, and the same height and stuff like that, and that should at least get us in the ballpark, I hope. It might not, it might just be completely wacko. But what I'm going to do is just time-lapse that in for you guys here, and we'll go from there and see what happens. So anyways, enjoy the time-lapse, and I'll be back with you guys here in a minute. Hi guys, just quickly before we get started. It's the same thing that I did with these other circles. The one row up, the second row of the gray glass, is actually where the outside radius is, and then we have the one inside lower piece of glass here, and that's the same thing I did. The slabs here are the radius. So we're just going to take those out, and our next level up basically follows those on top. So that's what's going on here at the start, and from here on in, just enjoy. Welcome back here, guys. Okay, I have a lot more confidence that that is right. Um, yeah, this bottom one I just kind of did freehand, just one block outside of where these ones are, and you can see that it kind of follows a different profile than what's up there, but that's okay. I think that'll be just fine. I think this center part is going to work out just about right. This is one block below where that is, so the next block up is just going to fill in straight. And this is the side I did, and so I think that'll be just fine. I don't mind having a flat roof for the most part of it. I was already planning on putting in some, just some wool to make it kind of look like it has some structure to it, some rafters, I don't know what you call them, support poles or something like that. And then I think this one over here is just going to work out just about right, because the apex would be right here. And I think that's, that's roughly the same profile with that the sphere is going to take up. And then I think over here, I think we're going to have to steepen up this profile just a little bit, just kind of by hand. Even just a tiny bit, just so that it blends a little bit easier with that, and I think that'll work out just fine. Not 100% sold on this gray glass, but for the time being, I don't really know what's better. I tried white. I have white around here somewhere. Somewhere must be down beneath. Yeah, I tried white, and it looks okay. I'm not gonna say it's bad or anything like that, but it isn't very transparent, and that's one of the things that I kind of like. It looks probably a little bit better because you see less of the red through, but yeah, it's kind of a balance between transparency and what it looks like. So I think once we light it up too. Like if we're to put some light closer, you can see that the gray here is a lot nicer. So we'll see what happens. For the time being, I'm pretty well out of coal. I got a little bit, I guess, but not enough for what we need to do in the project. And same with iron. I'm completely out of iron. So I think I'm gonna go off mining and stuff like that for the time being. Yeah, I'll be back with you guys in a bit. I need to go get a couple more loads of glass and stuff, so more work to do. I'm really happy that worked out even as well as it did, so that's a big stress relief. And now it's just a lot of laying down floor and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll see you guys here back in a bit. Hi guys, welcome back. So I got all of our front face glass in. That's kind of a tongue twister. I think it looks really, really good. It there's kind of a Family Guy bit, and I can't remember what it is, but it has something to do with two humps sideways like this, and it might be a little PG-13, but it kind of looks like a pair of breasts. But so, anyways, that's kind of gone through my head a little bit, but I still think it looks really, really good. So I just want to fix this one light, then we'll go take a look at what's up top. So I had some trouble. How did this go? Yeah, I can go up and I'll show you. When I put the original first sphere in here, I got the levels wrong, and so what I thought was one level here was actually offset by one block. So when I put this arch in and put the torus in, I was off by one block, and you can actually see that if you come up. You do out. So yeah, you can see that what the top of that dome is actually level with we're actually one block down here. I didn't put the very last level in anywhere yet, but so this is gonna come up another level and come out like this. So we're one block shy on that one. So I had to redo all the center bit here, which is it's just work. But I'd be I don't know. I wouldn't like looking at it every day, knowing that I was off. And it blended a lot better. Well, as I built up this outside sphere the last little bit, it was quite. There was a couple of blocks off everywhere. So, but it's actually pretty much perfect. Right now, I didn't really have to change any of the blocks at all. So yeah, we just have to bring that up one anyways. And now that we're all the way up, we're gonna be pretty far off on this profile here. So I think we need to make some changes to that. And I think all it might take is to as you have the profile of this ellipse here, if we just shrink it just a tiny bit and then extend the center bit up. So right now it's set for a diameter 21, so the radius would be 10.5. Center block plus 10. So if we reduce the radius down to, I bet you even to, I don't think you'd want to go down as far as 13, but 15 or 17, something like that. And then just added some extra to the center here. So that way the profile would be a lot steeper. It would end up, somewhere where my cursor is there. And I think that would work out a lot better. I have to go up. So I'm going to play with that. I want to get that one set. And then I can just bring all the tall, like the last layer of the blocks all the way over to where they're going to meet up here. So yeah, that's just kind of the progress that's been done there. I got this side of the floor in, and then there's just one thing I wanted to try with you guys here. I'm again pretty much out of glass, so I need to go get some more. But instead of having this jump to get up to these guys, I was kind of wondering about putting a row of quartz slabs. I thought about stairs a little bit, but I don't think stairs are gonna work as well as slabs will. So I was just thinking about running a row of quartz slabs on the inside here and see what happens. Doesn't necessarily have to be quartz either. I guess we could, try with stone slabs too. The thing I don't like about stone slabs, actually, it's let's look at some stone slabs. I'll talk you through what my thought is on them. Should have some around somewhere. 2. There's 12. Okay, so with stone slabs, as you place them down, where our wall struts, you can see that the texture has a border to it. So you can really differentiate each of the blocks, where quartz is nearly seamless, and I really like that a lot better, to have kind of the seamless edge to it. Now that said, quartz doesn't really fit so well in our build because it's not anywhere else. Especially because we didn't use it under the floor or anything like that. It's a little bit out of place. Like quartz is by far my favorite texture in the game. It looks really, really good when you get it lit up. It's kind of that bright, sparkly white, but that's almost just a little bit too much for what our base is right now. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave those in place for a little bit and sit on them. And we're kind of limited on what we have for slabs. There's stone stairs, nether brick, and the wood. So yeah, we might be kind of stuck with using those stone slabs or something. Anyways, I'm just gonna leave those for the time being. I do think I want to have a slab here just so we can walk up easily. So yeah. Anyways, gonna play with that. Oh, another layout too. Okay, so I think that's gonna be it for the episode, guys. It's kind of a shorter one, but you know, a lot of the work is just that. It's just kind of work and placing blocks and you know, overcoming little challenges like this. So I'm just gonna keep plugging away at it. I have our green side in here. I think the plan over here is going to be farms, maybe. Little things like netherwort and stuff like that, and those are those are going to be fun little challenges because I don't want any spawning bases available. I actually had a gas spawn in here already, so anyways, I'm gonna play with that. The other thought that I had is we have this beautiful flat bedrock top, and I would love to kind of have Mumbo Jumbo's been posting a couple of different you could almost just say art pieces that use sticky slime blocks and stuff like that, and I think having this beautiful flat piece of bedrock like this would be kind of cool to have some kind of art sitting out in front of our place there. So that's another thing I might work on for a while. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the episode, guys. I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm just tickled with how well this thing is coming together. Yeah, it's kind of neat. Okay, enjoy your day, guys. We'll see you later.